Yes, what do you want to do about Alex? I mean,
Nathaniel? Uh, I have mixed feelings about calling him while he's driving. I will not be one of the reasons for him to wreck.
Okay.
I mean, if he's at home or in a stationary place, fine, I wouldn't call him. But if he's driving, again, I'm not going to put him in.
Well, I just want to let you know he'll be late then.
Okay. Yeah, well, do you, does the council agree with that position?
Yes.
Donna? Okay. Mr. Town Manager, what do you think?
And he's the one that said, please call, so,
Okay.
but I understand and I respect that. So
Okay.
we can move forward and when he comes, he comes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mayor Alex Long,
Present.
Vice Mayor Monica Chanel, Angel Golden,
Here.
Donna Wilkerson,
Here.
Nathaniel Alpers.
Mr. Knoll is still recovering from surgery. Mr. Alpers is traveling back from an appointment in the business and will be with us later. We do have a quorum. The meeting's called to order. It is now 6:05 p.m. This is February 27th, 2026. We are at Town Hall on King Street, Port Royal. This is a regularly scheduled Port Royal Town Council meeting. Let's see, first thing on the agenda is after determination of quorum, public comment. We have no public. Next is amendments to the agenda. The mayor would like to make an amendment and put on discussion item 02-27-5.8, discuss increasing water deposit. Are there any other items? Okay, is there a motion to adopt the agenda as amended?
I make a motion to adopt the agenda as amended.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I second it.
Thank you. Discussion, hearing none. All in favor, aye? Aye. Thank you. The amended agenda is adopted. Reports of town council, Mayor Long. The mayor and the Caroline County Board of Supervisors for the Port Royal District, Nancy Long, attended the Civil Rights Trail Ceremony held at Bowling Green in the old courthouse. And it was a very, very good ceremony. Had Congressman Goodman there and several delegates for the Virginia House of Representatives, and quite a bit of the Loving family was there, because this was to commemorate the court decision of Somebody versus Loving, whereby the United States Supreme Court said you can marry who you want to marry, irrespective of race. And that's the reason that Bowling Green is on the Civil Rights Trail. But we attended, and the town of Port Royal was recognized, and it was a good ceremony. Next, we have Monica. She's not here. Angela Golden.
I just wanted to say, I know we're doing a proclamation for Pine Box.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if we're gonna do it, if we're gonna present it for the next meeting, would it be okay to invite them so it could be presented to them?
Absolutely. Very good. Excellent. And maybe we should put that on the agenda.
And the plaque, Tim got the plaque in that we got for them to go on the little library.
Okay.
And it's already mounted.
Oh, you mounted it already? Okay.
Great.
It says, you know what it says? I forget what it says.
It's to acknowledge
It says the town council
is grateful.
gratefully acknowledges your, what's her name? Elizabeth
James and Elizabeth Hombach
For
for
their,
their contributions
to the town of Fort Royal.
to the town of Fort Lauderdale.
Excellent. By leave of this council, if we can put one more action item, action item 2-27.6.7, vote to have reception for proclamation recipients at next town council meeting.
That's my phone. I'm almost willing to bet it's Nathaniel.
Pardon?
That's my phone ringing. Almost willing to bet it's Nathaniel because I heard the town phone ring.
Again, I don't want to chance him
I don't have it.
being in anonymous. I've done it. I've been on the phone up in DC, Northern Virginia, and I've gone by 2 exits that I should have taken because I was on the phone.
Understood.
And by the grace of God, I have not yet wrecked, so I try to stay off the phone. Okay, are you finished as well?
Yes.
Thank you very much for doing that and bringing it forward. Donna Wilkinson.
Yes. I have something. You want to read it? Or you have to read it out loud. You really like read it to yourself.
No.
Oh, no.
From Donna Wilkinson, I'm writing to inform you that after much thought and prayer, I've decided to resign from my position as Portsmouth Town Council member effective March 2 of this year. I've been fortunate enough to be part of this amazing team for 6 years and have thoroughly enjoyed my time here. I must say, being a council member and vice mayor has been quite an experience, from attending countless meetings, they are countless, to coming up with helpful ideas and solutions. I learned a lot, have grown both personally and professionally. I have also had the opportunity to work with some incredible individuals. I hope that my efforts have made a positive impact on the town. However, as much as I have enjoyed my role as a council member and former vice mayor, it is time for me to take a break and handle family health matters. I am confident that the council will continue to thrive without me, and I have full faith in the team to take on any challenges that come their way. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your support and guidance throughout my time as a council member. It has been a pleasure working with you, and I will always be grateful for the trust you have placed in me. Please consider this letter as my formal notice. Thank you again for everything. I wish the town all the best for the future. Sincerely, Donna Wilkinson. Since you did not put any effective date in this, I
Yeah, I
assume,
did.
where?
Right there, second line. Effective March 2nd.
That's
Oh,
Monday.
effective March 2.
Yeah, that's Monday.
Maybe that was June 2.
No. I've done this letter like several times. I keep putting it off. But
Okay,
I thought it was
what about July 2nd?
no, the reason being is because JP's getting the pacemaker put in and he's having other health problems.
Yeah,
And it's time that I look
I
after
understand.
my family. So,
Might I say something?
Pardon me?
May I say something?
Yep.
It's been an honor working beside you. And it's been an honor to call you a fellow town council member
among other things.
and a dear friend. And I will miss seeing you. I won't miss seeing you because I will always see you, but I'll miss seeing you around the team.
And I will second that feeling and those good words.
Thank you.
First and maybe second.
And I've known you the shortest time, so,
Yeah.
but it's been a pleasure.
So,
Thanks for.
but I understand.
Usually he doesn't say anything, but, he seems to be a little bit worried. He'd never let anybody know it. I think he's worried about what's coming up. And so's my son, because he's not there to help do anything. And, so it didn't come lightly. I actually was gonna do this a long, long time ago.
I think my first meeting was.
Yeah, probably, but, yeah, when John was here, but I didn't, I rethought everything, but things happen with health-wise, and you never know. And,
Family first.
yeah, I just wanna be there for him, because if something happened and I wasn't, or, you know, I was into all this and paying attention to this stuff, then I could feel bad. So,
Okay, by leave of council, we'll amend the agenda again. Discussion item 02-27-5.9. Town council member replacement. Although we'll never replace you now.
I know. No.
That's good or bad. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, Nathaniel Alford is not here. We will move on to approval of the meeting minutes. First is the town council meeting of 23 January.
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from January 23rd, what is it? Of 2026.
Yeah, we have a typo in the agenda. It should be 26. Again, Ms.
Where are you at?
Where do you see 25?
January, under consent agenda, approval of minutes of town council meeting 23 January.
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, clarification, we are approving the minutes for 23 January 2026. There's been a motion made by Angela Golden. Is there a second?
I second it.
Seconded by Donna Wilkerson. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor, aye? No. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Now, minutes of the town council budget work session held February 7, 2026.
I make a motion to adopt the minutes from the town council budget work session from February 7th, 2026.
Thank you. Is there a second? Pardon me?
Yeah, I'll second them.
You want to wait a minute or two? I glanced over and I thought it was a good 7 minutes.
No, that's okay. Let's look at something. That's all right. I second them.
Yeah, okay. Motion made by Angela Golden, seconded by Donna Wilkerson, that we adopt minutes work session. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. Thank you. The motion carries unanimously. Financial report. The financials are in the package. And it seems that the mules tax revenue is rolling somewhere between 11 to 13,000. Average out about 12,000 a month. Cigarette revenue is averaging, I guess, maybe about 1,100 to 1,500, hitting somewhere about 1,250 or so average. So gee whiz, that's 13.5 in monthly revenue just between those two things. Our business tax of BPOL generates this month generated 4,400. Let's see. Thus far, BPOL has generated about 6,000. By the way, we get 6,000 for Caroline County for the library, and we get 10,000 for the detention center. So 16,000 from Caroline County, which is pretty good. Also, on the issue of detention center, Colonel Perry retired from running the facility over there. And their second in command is an interim, and they'll be advertising for a replacement.
Can I just interject something on this?
Yes, sir.
So on the financials, just to give you an update, as of January, we had generated 78% of what was projected, and we have spent 31%.
That's a good ratio.
It's a very good ratio. So I just want to let you know where
And
we're at.
people, when I'm gone, please don't let that go to your head, because I'm gonna miss you. You don't want to spend it all. You gotta keep a big chunk of it set aside, really do, because it's Christmas time and a lot of presents under that tree right now with meals tax and cigarette tax coming in. We have no idea what's going to come in the future. And when it does, administratively, we have obligations and with the town manager. And he's part of the team, so it's a good idea to keep some revenue so we can pay our bills and pay our essential people. I hope you don't remember that. Okay, we're still on financials.
And this is just a reminder, you are receiving these financials and the minutes roughly 2 weeks ahead of time at this point by email. She emails everybody the financials.
On financials, the mayor has a mea culpa that the town manager gave me the list of 4 accounting firms to contact, and I have not yet done that. But it will get done. Also, for our budget workshop, the mayor will open up his boxes of stuff. I got more boxes than you do, by the way, on the waterworks, and find some nonprofit money to help us try to establish a more robust report on our water capability and connections and what's possible. So that's that.
Question, we have somebody to clean?
I had somebody and then I've just been doing it. It takes me a few minutes to run through, wipe the table down, brush the floor, put Windex on the glass, move on.
Okay.
Actually, sometimes it's a lot easier to get it done yourself.
It's,
Am I right?
yeah, well, I just felt like having that person come up and do that, and we could save the money.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, comments on the financials? Any questions or comments?
Yeah, so the only other thing, y'all have requested back, I think it was the January meeting, that I include the Atlantic Union and the Chase.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It also gives us a good idea. I didn't realize that the HDT was costing us, was it $122 a month? Um, I guess it's worth it.
It's the cameras and
Yeah, the
the
camera.
doors.
Okay.
So that's something that we need to look at along with a few other things.
Yeah, but if I didn't see the credit card thing, I wouldn't know we were paying that much.
No,
So thank you on that. Anything else on the financials? Comments, questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept the financials?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Ms. Wilkerson, motion to accept the financials. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Golden seconded the motion. Discussion? Discussion, hearing none. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. Town manager report update for February.
all right, you've got my report. The only thing I have done differently is, well, I have put some zoning. You also get a zoning report that follows the planning commission report. You've got my report. I'd rather just answer questions if you've got anything in particular you want to know, instead of taking up time.
Well, if you could briefly, since we have the cameras here, and if you could smile nicely. Give us, that's what AI does for me now. I have a meeting and it summarizes, so you can be our artificial intelligence
It is very artificial.
and summarize for us.
Yeah, so the geophysical borehole project,
Oh, excuse me, also, it's good to have it for the record and for posterity if anybody is bored and wants to look at this thing on videotape.
okay. So anyway, I have drafted the construction agreement, and that will be going to Mark Flynn, the town attorney, for his review, and just to acknowledge that everything's in order. So once we do that, we will issue a notice to proceed, but none of that occurs before I know where the funds are coming from. So that's going to be one of our discussion
Okay.
items. All right, the mayor and I met with Mark Flynn by phone, just to discuss CIP and the 503 Water Street Road realignment request. And I have drafted a letter for that home, for the business, which I'll share with you probably next week.
Okay.
Pacific Plus, we have, all the paperwork has been issued to them, so I'm just waiting on them to say when they're ready to start.
Can you give council the momentous good news about our domain name?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're waiting for confirmation, but without barring any trouble, it should be portroyalva.gov.
Oh, that sounds very official.
And it will be, kind of matches what.
And it's short, and it sounds very official.
Yeah, I think the only difference is, now it's portroyalva.us. So, no, portroyal.va.us. No, portroyalva.us.
Yes.
Yeah,
But I think you can anybody can get a .us, because only a government can get a .gov.
yeah, that's correct.
Okay, well,
So, we'll make it official.
Exclusive club, aren't we?
We will be. And once that gets going, I'll be working with Chris, our IT person, contractor, to move forward with emails for each of the council members. And you let me know about the planning commission if we want to do them.
I think so as well, yeah.
All right, let's see. I met with Joey Schagel to discuss water-related issues. He's the one that's given me the number of contacts. And I went back and looked at a bill that we got back from Virginia Department of Health. That showed back in 2022, 109 connections at that point. And well, I'll just say that I've addressed the Virginia Department of Health and I requested them to look at our new tank and update those numbers.
How many connections do we have now?
112. Doesn't mean all of them are being used, but that's how many have been authorized. Then again, you know, as people leave and some places haven't turned their water back on or whatever, that, but it counts still as a connection. The metal detector signs, if you've got a minute, I'll share that with you. Well, I got those in.
Sure.
And then the plaque for the Hondax, that's already up and mounted.
Looks good.
What's the road realignment about? The road realignment in Water Street, what's that about?
That's about Bob Giles, the guy that bought the property in back,
Yeah,
and wanting to have the street, yeah, I guess use all the street rights of way that apparently Stork is encroaching on with his, with
we
one.
went through this before, and there was, I don't know,
Okay, Giles is back
that's
there with the
supposedly
big house.
wrong.
You're talking about the one with the big house behind Randall? Okay, and he wants to, what, extend Water Street down to his,
No,
no?
it's just getting back the right of way. It's us getting back our right of way. The tenants. So anyway, this is the sign that they got.
Did we leave anything out?
The kitchen sink, that's it.
Mutilate, injure, deface, take, melt, detect, or gather any man or any tree, flower, fern, shrub, rock, or plant, mineral.
Got it covered. But that's the way the sign came out. Looks nice, it looks professional,
Yeah,
and we'll get them mounted.
Now, how many are you gonna put up?
We're gonna put up, I've got 5 signs, and I think we're gonna put up 3 or 4
where did you get the signs from?
signs.
Sign Inc., I think? Was it Sign Inc., the same place I got the Park Road signs?
Yes, where I got the plaque.
Yeah.
Sign Inc. That's it.
I'll give you the proper name, because it was actually one of our bills. Smart sign.
Yes.
Pardon me?
Smart sign. Smart sign.
Sign. Okay.
They do really good work. They're quick.
And that's local or,
New York. New York.
okay. Very good.
But everything was shipped very nicely and packaged nice, and it was well done. All right, each month I give you the town manager's time. Right now, I've got close to 600 hours left for the remainder of this fiscal year. So, yeah, it works. It works well.
Okay, but we're not gonna get a situation where, in November, you say, I've got 600 hours combined.
No, I'm saying out of the 1,560 hours, I've got 600 left.
But it's gonna be enough hours left to carry us through the end of the year, right?
Through the fiscal year.
Physically. Yeah.
fiscal
I'm sorry.
year.
So which is going to end June 1, correct?
June 30.
June 30.
And I've still got a vacation or two in there, so
Okay.
it's all balancing. It's working like it should.
Well, when you're here, you're in paradise anyway, right?
There's your vacation.
Just got other dreams. All right, I am currently working with, I sent VRA all the documents that they've requested, with the exception of the 24 and 25 audits. So I shouldn't hear from them until July,
Okay.
when I resubmit. I will say that they were very appreciative of us getting those in, since they hadn't been done in several years. I'm also working with insurance. I just filled out a form yesterday, so we should be getting our rates here shortly for fiscal year 27. Under zoning, it's basically, I'm trying to get I'm almost completed with the zoning fees for our March work session. So at that work session, hopefully we'll be discussing business license, zoning, and water fees, so that when we do the budget, we can actually do the fee schedule at that time for public hearing. Because this has to be the fees have to be a public hearing.
Right.
And we'll do the budget at the same time.
Or well, the budget, absolutely. How much we can accomplish on the fees and the other issues, we'll find out.
I'll tell you what, you shouldn't have to be, I'm not anticipating very long, because everything is pretty much laid out. So it should be fairly quick.
Okay. Can you give us all the preliminary budget?
Yeah. Oh, the preliminary budget? That's coming in March. That's what I had scheduled.
When is our next meeting? I'm sorry.
No, the next one is the fee work session.
But we never set a date yet.
We haven't set a date. That's for March. That's what we talked about last month. That we would do the budget in February, which was that initial talk. I will get you the budget where we're at right now, and
Yeah, that's what I'd like to have.
oh yeah,
The starting numbers
oh yeah,
and the categories
yeah, you'll have all that.
when, on the budget.
Well, I've started it, so I'd say within the next 10 days.
Okay, that's great.
No, you'll have it before our budget meeting.
Okay, wonderful.
Oh, yeah. But this is something separate. The zoning fees were, we had talked about doing a work session just on fees in March.
Okay. And then our actual budget work session is going to be,
Probably
huh?
either, well, you'll have the budget in March, so we can shoot for early April and then advertise it.
Yeah, we have to get it done in April. I think it has to be done by June, what?
June 30th.
Okay.
But my goal was to have everything done by May, just in case there was a problem that we had that extra month to float over.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
Hello, Nathaniel. Councilman Nathaniel Wolfers is now at the table, and Mr. Wolfers, the town manager said to give you a call, and I said no, because I do not want to be the cause of you wrecking. Cabinet.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Let's see.
Here, alive and safe.
Thank you. Wonderful. The only big thing, significant item is that Ms. Wilkerson has tendered forth her resignation effective March 2nd.
That's sad news.
Yeah,
How's JP doing?
and he gets his pacemaker the 10th of March. We're hoping it'll help, but I don't think it will, but,
Yeah.
I mean, it'll help to a degree, but I guess he's thinking he's just gonna be a spring chicken again, but anyway, it'll help some, but it's not gonna help his walking and his, legs and stuff. We'll see.
Step in the right direction, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, when you open up your package, we are on town manager update for February. Mr. Town Manager, anything else?
No, I think that's the highlights.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, I'm sorry, then the calendar was the next thing? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm waiting till you get down to.
Well, I'm on the next thing, but go ahead.
You have the thing you met with Salzgiver on Main Street.
Yeah,
He came and nailed up a board.
and short it up.
Is that what he did? Is it working?
It appears,
Okay.
Excuse me, what are we talking about?
Salzgiver's building,
The bill, yeah.
the facade came away from the building and
Oh, it did?
yes, and after the storm, it got wider. It started out like this, and I've been watching it. And
Yeah.
after the ice storm, it was like this big, and I was like, sooner or later, it's going to just collapse.
Yeah, it's pretty noticeable from the road. It's got,
Actually, I think the building itself, like,
That's what Jamie said.
yeah.
I asked him,
Oh, no,
what
I
could we
actually
do to get it condemned?
How did it look?
Because
it actually looks, it's sturdy inside.
I believe that. And did you notice? My understanding was that the bit that's falling out isn't structural. I mean, it's still not. We can't have pieces of buildings falling off right up 301. But I thought that was that there's structure behind that.
There is.
Yeah.
It's well built,
Yeah.
and the wood looks really good inside.
Yeah.
So
I just wish he'd do something with it.
Yeah.
he's
Full
trying.
of stuff.
He
Can't
is
have,
trying. He is. I will say he's trying. It's just he's got issues,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and well,
know what
he's got health issues,
Yeah.
and his daughter is supposed to be taking it over. So we'll go from there.
What a legacy.
anything else?
A question.
Yes,
With
ma'am.
all this discussions with Habitat for Humanity, are we like looking on something?
Yeah, so they did a presentation at the Planning Commission. They were looking at these 5 lots that were approved, in December, over here on Market Street. So,
Behind Mr. Upshaw.
right,
Okay.
Remember the 5 houses the guy wanted?
Okay.
So he already met with Planning Commission.
well, they just did a presentation to the Planning Commission,
Okay.
and they are potential buyers of those 5 lots. And then they would do, if it's able to happen, they would do colonial style homes.
Would they subdivide the lots or just one on each lot, or what's
One
the?
on each lot.
Yeah.
5 lots, that's all, is allowed.
And this is back on. Is it on Back Street?
Market.
Oh, right.
Market and back.
Market and Back. Yeah. Yeah. So what was they were presenting to Planning Commission.
Yeah, they were just
Just,
overall giving a presentation to the Planning Commission about Habitat for Humanity, what they're
Okay.
about, what they can do.
Cool.
So they can, in some instances, they can help with infrastructure and stuff like that. So that was one of the reasons it was good to have them come and talk. Doesn't mean anything's going to happen. It's just, let's see what they can offer.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for the town manager? Any other questions? Hearing none, we'll move on to board commission reports. The planning commission met this month, and we went over the environmental section word for word and made some changes. Went over the demographic section briefly, went over the land use section chapter, which was not complete, but what was put to paper, again, it was edited. And gosh, there's another section. We also heard the report from Habitat for Humanity. That took about an hour. And prior to that, went over to a small degree the report from the town zoning administrator. And we're moving forward on the comp plan.
And the planning commission, correct me if I'm wrong, the planning commission did approve, pending the town attorney's decision about the
subdivision plat for a parcel that's up on the hill that takes in most of that side of the hill that belongs to the Carpenter family. Any questions, comments? Okay, we're going to go to discussion items. Budget work session held on February 2nd. I assume that this discussion is for our future work session, correct?
Well, it's a couple things. One is, at that work session, there were no votes taken on anything.
Correct.
And not that, I think I just want to affirm that the priorities that we talked about there are still good here.
And the problem is that I had Monica Chenault not there. Council member Mr. Alfers was there. That's good. But it's a guide. It's just a guide. And it's a record, and we can go from there.
Just want to make sure we're moving forward.
I think
That was the whole idea.
comments.
So,
Let's see, then at the bottom here, near the bottom, you have work session dash fees, business zoning. I assume that that is to set the date, correct?
correct.
Okay. Then the next issue is geophysical borehole project update, which I believe you've given us. But what we need now is to determine where the $30,000 is going to come from, whether it's going to be out of the water fund or the general budget.
Yes. And then all I need to do is have authorization that's the money's going to come from one of these sources guaranteed. And then I can issue the notice to proceed and the contract.
And when do we don't pay them until we actually completed the project.
That's correct.
Okay. And what do you think the timeline is?
When I last talked to them, they were shooting maybe for April.
To complete? And we'll get a copy of, they'll do the report, correct?
They give the information to DEQ.
Well, we paid for it, so I think we should get the report first. We paid for the borehole.
Yes.
Right. Therefore, I believe the town should get the report, and we can give it then to DEQ. I'd just like to have a copy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think DEQ is on site.
Pardon me?
DEQ is on site.
On site. Okay.
So it's really just committing where we get the money from.
Okay, I'm looking at the balance sheet that's in the financials for January. As of January 31, we had 108,000 in the general fund. Corporate checking, corporate cash, general fund, 108,000. It'd be your balance sheet.
38,000? Under corporate cash?
108,000.
Oh, they're up at the general fund, right? Well, so this is the question I had before, is that as far as the water is concerned, there's a line item, Waterworks capital is 50 grand up there. And then there's another one down below under water, cash water, 39,750.
That's the working account, right.
So,
So that's 70, that's about 109,000 there between all that.
seems if it's marked water, then
And then again, some of those monies might be invested in CDs. I'm looking at corporate general fund at 108,000, and we've got $108,003.64. We could take this 30,000 out of the water account. However, 70 grand. I do see she has water reserve. That should be our interest reserve account. I would strongly suggest that we leave the the amount that we have for the water account, leave those intact. It's really not that much money for a system that, let's see, on the balance sheet, we're showing about 546,000 in structures. And fixed assets, I'm sorry, jumping over here to the water account. On the water account, we have intangibles, 325,000, that'd be your engineering, and legal costs and bond counsel costs. Improvements, 200,000. I'm not sure what that is. Equipment, 975,000. So if we have, say, 70,000 in reserve, that's maybe 9% of the 975. So it's 8 or 9% of 975. The point being that the equipment over there at the waterworks is expensive, and 70 grand in reserve, in my opinion, is not that much. It's really not.
So can I offer up a suggestion? If we're at 31% of our expenditures for our current budget, the 30,000 at that point would be, let's see, we spent 91,000. No, I'm sorry, spent 61,000 or 60,000. So that put it at 90,000. It's still under 50%.
Yeah.
As long as we don't get tied into, we're sticking to line item by line item. We look at the general amount, we're doing well.
Ms. Wilkerson, what do you think?
Come back to me.
Pardon me?
Come back to me.
Okay, Mr. Wilkerson, Mr. Holford?
well, I'm still a little confused, and we've talked about it before. It's just the way things are divided up and designated in the budget. Because I guess it seems to me like if we have something which is, we have one category which is designated reserve, then that's the reserve. So if there's another set of funds that's designated capital, if that's not for this, what is it for? Because there's a separate thing for reserve. If they're both reserve, they should both be called reserve.
Or, let's say, one of the big pumps breaks,
Yeah,
and that might be, or worse, there's the system shorts out, including a pump.
I understand that.
And
I
it's
understand.
it's 150 grand.
Yes, I understand what a reserve is for, but this isn't designated reserve. If that's what all of this money is set aside for, it should all be combined as Waterworks Reserve. But as it's written, one is Waterworks Capital, the other is Waterworks Reserve, and that doesn't even say anything about down here, water, cash, water, which is another 40 grand. So it's just, that's where I'm confused.
Okay. We'll straighten you out.
Okay.
Okay.
Straighten me out.
The capital account is for reserve, is for replacing capital equipment like a pump or a tank.
Okay.
The 20,000 reserve is required by our USDA loan.
Okay. So that's a
And
loan.
that has to be in a separate account.
Okay.
Okay, so we have capital account for capital equipment, then we have reserve for interest required per our loan requirement, and then down at the bottom, we have our working capital. And
Yes.
39,000, we call it working capital, and that's, let's say, one of these pipes breaks in the
Yeah.
road, and it costs 10,000. We don't pull that out of the capital reserve. That's working capital. It's a small issue, and that would come out of our working.
All of that makes perfect sense to me.
Okay.
What is, and this is nothing to do with that. It's the way things are designated on this sheet. Because there is a line right at the top that says debt reserve. That's what you're describing as the 20,000, which is under a separate line, Waterworks Reserve. So this 20 grand shouldn't be here. That should be up in what says debt reserve. And the Waterworks Capital and Waterworks Reserve, as you've described it, should be one item that should have 70, or should have the 50 grand in it. Is that, do you understand why I'm confused by this? It's just the way things are organized.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons we'd like to get another auditor to come in here, not just to audit the system, but to rearrange how everything is presented.
And that shouldn't
you
be a
agree with
huge
that?
job, because this, I mean, it's only a page, really, of items. It's not that much to rearrange, but it would be helpful.
The way it's been explained to me from Accounts Inc., by the way, they're not CPAs, they're not accountants, they're bookkeepers.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. And, but they use Quicken Books. And the way that software works, she tells me this is how it comes out.
Yeah.
But no, we'd like to have it rearranged. Well, this is, that's what she says. And I think if we have a third party come in and an actual CPA come in and has some experience with perhaps Quicken Books and can help them with their software and put this in better shape, then I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Oh, I think it's necessary.
That's what you're speaking to, isn't it?
We've got to get that straightened out. It's just, we can't have discussions about where we're pulling things out of if nothing's labeled right.
Okay. Would you, well, now we're back at the question at hand, which is we can either pull the 30,000 from the water account, or we can pull the 30,000 from the general fund. That your town manager just reported that we are at 78% of our revenue year to date, I believe, and we've only used 31%.
Correct.
So I can look at the numbers. And thus there's cash in the corporate account to pull that from.
Yeah. If we've got the cash, I think we do it. But But straightening this out is something we've got to do. That's a separate issue, but I agree.
Preaching
I
to
agree
the
with
choir.
that.
You're
Yeah.
preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
Does that conclude for you? Okay.
Yeah. We have the money. We'll use it.
Ms. Golden, your comments?
I defer to everybody else. I'm still a little confused. I'm a little more clear now after you and Nathaniel were talking about it, but I defer to y'all.
You don't have to defer, your comments matter.
Okay, my comment is, I'm confused.
I agree with you.
Me too, so.
And if J.P. Wilkerson were here, he could talk for about 20 minutes on this, couldn't he, Donnie?
At least.
At least. And in the past, he has. And it's been an issue for a long time.
And it's an extra pin.
It has. Then again, before Accounts Inc., it was really a mess. Nobody kept track of it, but then
That's for sure.
the budget, when my wife was mayor, our budget was somewhere between 12 to 15,000 a year. They had to figure out which streetlights they would cut off because they didn't have enough money. So the good news is, the happy times are we have cash. The good news is that we have people who are concerned, who care, and the good news is that we're going to get something done. So we have a lot of good news. And the bad news is that going to get squared away because it's really not in the proper form it should be. Right?
It
Therefore,
would be an easy fix to that, I would think.
I would think so.
yeah, and again, I took enough courses to sit for the CPA exam, but to tell you the truth, I've forgotten about 80% of what I learned, so I'm not much help. Now, let's go back to, will someone make a motion, or is so disposed to make a motion, that the 30, is it going to be 30,000 even?
That's what, yes.
At the $30,000 to pay for the borehole required by the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality, that those funds will come out of the general account.
I make that motion.
Ms. Wilkerson made the motion. Is there a second?
I second.
Mr. Alford seconded the motion. Discussion. Hearing no discussion. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes?
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion is unanimous and carries. Thank you. Let's see. Website update. I think you did that, didn't you?
I did.
Town codification services, updating town code.
Let's see, so in your packet, there is a quote from the town attorney, Mark Flynn. It's towards the second to the last page. No, the last page, I'm sorry. And for $2,000, he will update the town code, and that consists of reviewing the existing code compared to generally accepted codes for Virginia towns, recommended changes, additions, deletions from current code, draft recommended final completed town code, work with council to explain all changes, and draft the final code and assist you in the council in repealing and re-adopting the final code.
That's quite a bucket full for
$2,000?
yes, sir. We'll see what the quality work is. One thing you have to impress upon Mr. Flynn, and you might want to write it down. That town code was written when the town was 80 acres in size.
He does know about the
It's 420 acres. And also, instead of just the residential and B district and the mobile home district, we have other districts I forgot what we call it now.
Rural preservation,
Or the ag district,
the rural preservation.
yeah, or whatever you want to
And
call
then
it. Yeah, basically, it's the ag district.
Okay, so just as a reminder, he's not doing the zoning.
I know he's not doing the zoning, but within the town code, there's certain things that might impinge upon the ag district that weren't. But you'll find those little bumps in the road as you go through.
Yeah, so I'll just say this, I mean, $2,000, even if it went slightly above because of quote
If
extra
he
work.
doubled it, it'd be a bargain.
Exactly, so I think that in fairness, we should also be looking at that if the product turns out really good, and he incorporates all these other things that you're mentioning, you know, again, there goes the bonus.
Okay,
There should be some incentive, and that's just my feeling.
that's fine with me.
I think you're
Council
getting a
member?
steal.
Are we voting to get him to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
And what kind of bonus do you think would be appropriate?
I'm saying at the end.
At the end, okay.
Let's determine that once we see the quality of work.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Very well. Who would like to make a motion that Mark Flynn will update our town code for, what was it, 2000?
Yes, I make
Yes.
that motion. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say, may I ask a question first?
Sorry.
Okay, you're talking about the town code.
Correct.
Beforehand, like we have all these books and they've all started like the code and everything. Do we have a book with the latest
I have-
codes?
I
Because I know
have,
they've been
actually,
changed.
the problem is actually, I think I have about 3 different books
Yeah.
at home. Now,
got some here too.
which one is the book?
Right.
I have one from 2 years ago.
And there's a book in the file cabinet, plus I've got another book.
There's probably more in that room too.
Where is that digitally kept? Is there some PDF of the town code?
It's on the website.
It is on the
It's on the
website.
website as a PDF or is
Yes.
something? Yeah, okay, and that's current. So as current as we have, I guess, I would assume.
And the problem is, I don't know if they really had the correct edition that was put up on the website.
Right.
So you agree, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
That's one of the reasons for updating it
Correct.
and repealing the whole town code and adopting the new town code.
Exactly.
So if he works on it, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you have the floor.
So if he's working on it and, maybe before he finishes it, is it someone can like, I don't wanna say like look over his shoulder, but like if he gives us something to look over first, so you can say,
Oh,
look,
absolutely.
that code, we don't want that code, you know, we have a different code.
By the way, he's doing the first draft.
Right,
Then it goes to town council.
okay,
And every council member, their opinion and their vote counts. And each council member will be given a copy of it, and you can go through it. And then we'll go through it and smile at each other or yell. And eventually we'll have something that's a finished document and give it back to Mr. Flynn for phase 2, for him to meld it all together, and then that would be it. Does that sound right, Mr. Smith?
That sounds very good. I just couldn't get over the price.
yeah, that's cheap.
And this man has been in local government for a long time.
Well, he may start on it and see what he got into.
Well, he said basically, he said he's, you know, it's 2,000 for him to look over it and make suggestions, I think, right? I mean, what's he,
At the end of the day, he's going to actually get us prepared to have it adopted.
okay.
So to me, it seems like the whole process, that's why I did say at the very end, when you see the product, there should be the consideration.
But then again, I think it's a multi-stage rocket. He's doing the first stage. Second stage of the rocket is the town council members individually looking it over, bringing it back to a work session or a town council meeting. The body as a whole then going over, I hate to say word by word, but we go over the items that each council member is concerned about, and then try to, and again, it's not a product of one individual member, it's a product of the whole body. So we all have to agree. We're not, it might be a 2-3 vote or whatever, but it will be voted on if there's a matter that needs to be resolved. But the point is that each of us will have a part in it and decide on it. And it's not Mr. Flynn who's going to decide, it's this body, okay? Motion made by Ms. Wilkerson, seconded by
Second.
Ms. Golden, that Mr. Mark Flynn will undertake the first stage of the rocket, this endeavor at $2,000. Discussion. I think we've already discussed, actually, my Robert's Rules of Order, we're supposed to have the motion on the floor and then discuss, but we've done a really good job, I think, hashing it all over. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Olfus?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The vote is unanimous and carries. Thank you. Hicks subdivision application, I think you went over that, didn't you, Mr. Town Manager?
Somewhat. So, you had in your packet the original. He has updated it with the notes that we had recommended.
Planning Commission?
The Planning Commission and the zoning administrator. I will tell you under note number 2, upon submitting the plat to the circuit court, the applicant or their representative shall submit to the town of Port Royal a copy of the deed along with a copy of the signed plat. So in accordance with the zoning ordinance, if you approve tonight, he will get the signatures and then you as the mayor sign.
I thought the Code of Virginia changed it that only the Planning Commission does. That's what you're going to talk to Mark Flynn
I
about.
did talk to Mark Flynn. What we didn't have to do is a public hearing for this,
Okay.
but the town council
It's
is
still involved?
still involved.
I thought we got out of it.
No, sir.
Okay, therefore, you're stating that this is an actionable item for the town council.
Yes, which is why it's highlighted.
Okay, council members, if you want to stare at this, spend some more time to look at it.
Just to give,
Or we can,
Might I just,
I can give you a brief. It's
Yes, what am I looking
actually
at?
38 acres, this whole parcel, all this land. The Carpenter, Mrs. Carpenter wants to sell 25 acres to her neighbor
over here on the hill.
up here on the hill.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, was that right? So it's a very simple, what I call it, land division, but it's technically a subdivision of the property. So they want to sell 25 acres, which is right up in here. What was requested of the town is that they extend this easement, the road easement, to 50 foot. So the words proposed were taken out and now it's 50 foot. Egress and ingress, or egress and ingress.
This is still, okay.
The whole thing is, the whole plat that you see is 38 acres.
Okay.
And the Carpenters want this block and this triangle.
Okay.
heading out to 301. That's what they want. And the rest of this 25 acres is what they want to sell to the farmlands.
Okay. And what are they gonna do with it? They're putting houses or?
No, no. It's listed as, or zoned as rural preservation. So even in the future, if they wanted to do that, they can only get approximately 4 houses.
Okay.
And the only thing I would tell you, having been out there, is it'll look like mountain homes if they were to ever put homes on it, because it's nothing but hill.
Okay.
It's almost like an island.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's not
And so it's behind her house?
I don't, that's what we were asking the same.
It's off of Edmont Road, so
Edmont Road is behind their house, where they used to have that bed and breakfast up there, I think, it's right where, right,
Tammy's house was over on this side,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's wetlands, and there's somewhere you can't build anything,
correct.
but I've seen Edmont Road, it's like when you start going up the hill,
Yeah.
right near their house. So it's
Above their house.
above the,
It's above the house that's seen from the road.
wow, that's hilly.
yeah. 'Cause you-
Yeah.
You make a turn and go down that.
Okay.
Okay, therefore, is there a motion that the town council approves the plat of subdivision for, is this Hicks?
Yes, Hicks. It's Carpenter Hicks.
Excuse me, motion to approve the plat and to instruct the mayor to execute the plat.
I make the motion.
Thank you. Ms. Golden made the motion that this town council will approve the plat of subdivision for quote-unquote Hicks. The 25 acres located up on Edmont Road or off of Edmont Road. And this town council instructs the mayor to execute the plat on behalf of the town of Port Royal.
Yes, I make that motion.
That's your,
Oh, that was my motion.
that is your vote.
Okay, that's what I said.
Yeah, I said.
Thank you. Mr. Alford seconded. We're at discussion. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
I guess okay, I don't know what I'm looking at exactly.
Is that an affirmative vote?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Alford?
I said yes.
Thank you, sir. An affirmative vote. Ms. Goldman?
Yes.
Thank you. An affirmative vote. The mayor votes affirmatively. Mr. Long votes yes. And the motion carries unanimously. And you have something for me to sign later on?
It'll be probably next week.
Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna get their signatures and then get it over to you.
Recommended Board of Zoning member.
Yes.
Board of Zoning Appeals.
Board of Zoning Appeals, we are supposed to have one. We haven't had one in a little while, so we're trying to get that back up before any issues come before us, before the town. 3 members have said okay, and they are Nancy Long, Bill Henderson, and Kent Farmer. And I have requested that an additional person be appointed as a substitute in case somebody can't be it. And that was Doug Black.
His name, I never heard of his name.
He's a fairly new resident, but he does
Works in real estate.
real estate and then
Around here?
Yeah, he lives behind Tammy. What's her last name? Over on Water Street.
Tim and Tammy?
Tim and Tammy. Yeah.
Who's Tim and Tim?
What's their last name? Do you know?
I knew it till you just asked.
Yeah, I'm blanking.
isn't she a realtor?
Yeah, she's a realtor
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
Oh, across from Miss Cleo.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I cannot think of her name.
And what's their name again?
Tim and Tim.
Doug Black is the
Doug.
requested substitute.
backup, yeah.
And Mr. Olfers, do you seem to know this individual?
Yeah, I know him well.
And your recommendation?
Yeah, I think he'd be suited certainly as a substitute. I think, yeah.
Okay. Ms. Wilkerson, you have something to say?
No, I was just wondering, there's no like with Mrs. Long being on there since she's like a representative or whatever for Caroline County for being,
She's on the board of supervisors. I don't know.
there's
any
no
conflict.
conflict or anything there.
The town manager is shaking his head no.
No, she's a resident. So it's not town business, it's county, I'm sorry, it's
It's
not
not
county.
county, it's
It's not
town.
county business, it'd be town business.
Okay,
And it's not a paid position.
No.
Okay, is there a motion that this council will appoint or recommend, we didn't appoint, we recommend to the Circuit Court of Caroline County, Mr. Doug Black as a substitute to the.
And the other three,
and the
Pardon
other,
me?
and the other three,
And the other three.
the whole,
Nancy Long, Bill Henderson, and
Kent
Kent
Farmer.
Farmer.
I make that motion.
Who did?
I make that motion.
Oh, thank you, Ms. Wilkerson.
I second.
Mr. Alford seconded the motion. Discussion. Hearing none. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
The mayor votes affirmative. The motion carries unanimously. The motion carries. Work session fees, business zoning, water, and what date do we want for that work session?
Can't do the 7th. Any other time is fine.
this would be my take. I don't think it's gonna take long, because everything is pretty much prepared. So aside from us conversing about the fee, whether it's high, low, that's all the discussion should be centered around. Everything else is in place.
Okay.
Perhaps March 14, that's Saturday, the 14th.
And that's if you want to do a Saturday. Honestly, if you want to do a weeknight, that's fine too, if you're available, and
You too.
even a Friday night. A Friday or a Monday, or,
Or does a Saturday work better for you?
I could do a Friday night or a Saturday. That's easier for me to switch things around. Any other weeknight, I'm not good.
She tutors online, so.
Okay, then what about?
what's good for you?
Well, you mentioned Saturday, was it the 14th? I would be fine. You're thinking Friday afternoon or Friday evening, the day before? I'm fine with Saturday, honestly, that'd be fine.
If you're good with Saturday,
Let's do that.
want to hit it at in the morning or late? I mean, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
The morning's good for me.
Like what time in the morning are we talking about?
No, I was thinking 5:30. Just joking. I'm joking. It's not 5:30. 9 o'clock would be fine for me. You know.
How long do you think it'll take? I'm just saying.
Hour, 2 hours.
Okay. Okay, I can do 9 o'clock. I think I can push it.
And then, do we have a consensus then at Saturday, the 14th at 9 a.m.? And Mr. Town Manager, I have a low attention ability. If you could give us all reminders to send text message, or emails, we need to get this done, and maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, 2, 3 emails?
Yeah. One, the beginning of the week, one the middle of the week, and then one Friday.
Okay.
So it's Saturday the 14th at 9 a.m. Right?
Yes.
Friday, 1 in the morning.
No. Sorry.
Okay. Someone this is a meeting, therefore we should vote on it. Someone like to make a motion to that effect?
Go ahead.
Make motion?
Mr. Alford's motion that the town council will have a work session on Saturday the 14th at 9 a.m. at Town Hall. And that such notice should be posted in the post office of the special meeting. And we don't have access to our website. We'll post it at the post office and on the bulletin board out front of Town Hall. And that's what we'll do.
And we can get Monica to put it on Facebook.
And Monica on Facebook.
If she can, I can do it.
Or, yeah, either one.
If she's not
So,
good. Yeah.
Okay. Let me
you
see.
got more?
Did we vote on that?
No.
I don't think, no, we didn't vote.
Okay. And who made the motion again? Mr. Alford's made the motion.
She seconded.
Ms. Golden seconded the motion. There's no more discussion. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Alford's?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
The mayor votes yes. Motion's unanimous and carried. Thank you. Next is
5.8.
Discussing water deposit. I talked to Joey Shebel as well, and he sent me, this town council did vote and adopt an ordinance whereby the owner of the property, where there are tenants involved, that owner is responsible for the water fee. It's just that I had like 4 or 5 things that just popped up. I didn't have time to print it out and bring it to y'all. But I can forward the email to all the council members and the town manager. Basically, Mr. Shebel stated that in the code, the waterworks must require a deposit that is anywhere from 3 to 5 times the amount of the average water bill. And because of that, came to the mathematics that a deposit of $200 would be in order, or it could be $300.
It was 312.
Yeah, well, I think that's if he went 5 times.
Yeah.
But I think that's a little bit too onerous. They talked me out of it, but I didn't try to be too nice. But I think $200 is still going to be a lift for some of the people over there. What do you think, Mr. Town Manager?
I mean, I hate to say it. You might as well get all you can, because if they bail out, that's what we use.
Well, no, because once we raise that deposit, and then that allows us, or the town, as the town of Port Royal, to then lien the property. And that's what we shall move forward doing. I don't know if we could technically, and that's for Mr. Flynn to figure out, if we could get our past water bills that were not paid and lien those, even though we did not require the larger deposits. And that's the same issue. If the town did not have the requirement of those larger deposits, could we still lien the trailer park? And the way Mr. Shebel described it, that might not be possible. But once, and we can work this out, budget work session, but if y'all can think about that the water deposit will go to $200 or $300.
Whichever.
What is it now?
What's our deposit now, 100?
I think it's like $100.
That's it? That's it? $100? Okay.
And the problem is, we've had some water customers that run bills up to almost $800.
Who is doing that?
Well, there's other issues. I mean, some of it, I talked to him, it was So, what you don't know is if there was a leak, because he said
Yeah.
the usage was incredibly high.
Yeah,
So there may be a leak.
it's something
I
that,
know, I'm sorry, I know a couple of years ago, somebody ran it up to $2,000.
Well, I know we had somebody that must have been filling up a water tank.
They were selling the water. They were selling their water, what, to a pool, whoever
Yeah,
comes and
yeah.
buys it, and they ran up the water to the bill was $2,000, and they skipped out on the bill.
damn.
Wow. So I will tell you, I've been working with Joey and the town attorney trying to figure out wording so that it's very clear, because if you look on the application, it's not overly clear who ultimately is responsible, and I'm trying to get that straight.
Good. And,
It should be the property owner.
but one of the things,
If we have it where they sign off that they're responsible, it gives us the leverage to go after them completely. It's just awkward the way it's written. It's horrible.
it is. And thank you very much for working on that. But at our work session, that's something for everyone to think about. Should it be
Yes.
$200, $300, but it definitely has to be increased. And but once we do that, then we can begin leaning the property owner for the difference, because a number of those trailers are owned by the trailer park.
Correct.
And then you have a situation where the tenants, they don't care, and the owner probably doesn't care. And so this will help more to get some more accountability. And that's what we need. Would you agree?
Yes.
Thank you. So that's food for thought. Next, we have on discussion, council member replacement. Since we just approved their plat, I wonder, what's their last name? Freehold or
Freehold?
Freewald? I wonder, she was on the planning commission about,
Oh, was she a few years ago when I first came
The
on?
younger lady?
she was on for maybe 6, 7 years ago.
Okay.
And she got off because she was going to be doing physical therapy
Okay.
and work in the evening, which is when we held meetings. But since Mr. Manager, you talked to them, I imagine, why don't you ask and see if either he or she would be interested? It's been a number of years since I've seen her. I've never met him. But at least that's a good place to start.
Sure.
Unless any other council members have ideas for replacement. Excuse me, we'll never replace Dawn. Someone to stand in her stead.
No, I don't want to leave now. Now you get the code stuff coming on and all this stuff that I've been waiting all these years for us to get straight, but. Oh,
You
choice.
can always rescind your resignation.
No.
We haven't accepted it.
That's true. That's true. We might not allow you.
All right, Travis.
But I understand.
Anybody else here?
Yeah. No, that's
That's a priority.
my priority.
I think the thing to do is be thinking about it. We should probably put something out asking the public if anybody's interested, they should submit their
Yeah.
name, just like you had to,
Yes.
and have them come before the town council, because we have 45 days
Okay.
to act on it
Yeah.
From today.
from March 2nd.
From March 2nd.
Okay.
So if you could start on that, that'd be a big help.
Okay.
And begin with what's the name again?
Freehold.
Freewall. And but also, you pointed out, it's necessary to be fair to everyone that we put this out to the public. Okay, that takes care of that. Action items, town council priorities. What is that?
Okay, so the way I did it this time, since last month you acted on things and as we discussed them, I just went through that same thing. So you've already done these with the exception of vote to have reception and the vote to approve proclamation. Those are the only two items I didn't have. You've already voted on these others.
Well, town council priorities, I don't understand what that is.
That was just about after the work session, y'all gave me some,
Are you telling me that we've already covered the ground?
you've covered it,
Thank you.
yes,
Determination of funding source for fuel, we've already done that.
right,
Approved to move forward with updating code, already done.
yeah,
Subdivision, done.
yeah,
BZA, done.
yeah.
There's some redundancy here.
Okay, so again,
Vote to approve proclamation for J.P. Wilkerson. If we could have a motion that the mayor can prepare a proclamation honoring Mr. J.P. Wilkerson. He has some health problems I'm concerned about, and
I make that motion.
thank you. Ms. Golden made the motion to instruct the mayor to write up a proclamation honoring J.P. Wilkerson, who was, by the way, a member of this town council for a number of years.
And also head of the volunteer fire department for many years.
Yes,
And president
President?
still is for now.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah,
still the president.
for now. No one else wants it. No one else will take it because it's a lot of work.
Ms. Golden made the motion. Mr. Walker seconded the motion. Discussion. Hearing none. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Affirmative. Mr. Walkers?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Thank you. The mayor votes yes, and the motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And interviewed a couple people. I need a couple more people to talk to at Ms. Wilkerson. Donna,
What?
did it talk to you about JP?
Okay.
I'll call you up one day.
not negative,
Okay.
it's for a resolution.
Okay, we got that accomplished. Upcoming events.
So you had the vote to have a reception.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Who would like to make a motion that town council will have a reception honoring the proclamation recipients, and that would be the Heimbachs. We still have our VDOT motion, and also J.P. Wilkerson, and we might even have a proclamation honoring Donna Wilkerson. Is there a motion, Ms. Golden?
I'll make that
The
motion.
mayor be instructed to write a proclamation honoring Donna Wilkerson.
Absolutely.
Is there a second to that? Mr. Alfers, thank you, Mr. Alfers. There is no discussion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. By unanimous consent, the motion's adopted. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if we really need a motion, but Mr. Town Manager, at our March meeting, Town Council meeting, we'll still start at 6 o'clock, but at 6 o'clock, we will, after we open the meeting, the first order of business is going to be a reception to these people, and the town council members and the mayor will tender forth the proclamations, which will be framed and given to each one by. Does that sound good?
Sounds great.
I don't think we need much. Adjourn. A motion to adjourn can be privileged or standard. If it is privileged, the motion stands in of itself to adjourn. The motion to adjourn does require a second. Yes,
Wow.
and it does require a vote. Otherwise, someone say, motion to adjourn and could close a whole meeting without a vote. That's
Well,
illogical.
it requires a vote. I know, I always thought it required a vote, but the motion didn't require a second.
No, the motion requires a
Oh,
second.
interesting.
However, if it's a motion to adjourn in and of itself, the motion is non-debatable. You cannot debate it.
So if we didn't second it last time, we've still been in session the whole month?
But probably, we've been floating in space for so long and making this. But if the motion to adjourn is also with a motion that includes that we will adjourn to a later time or a different place, then it's no longer a special motion, it's a regular motion that would afford debate. But since we're seeking a motion to adjourn, we only need that and a second and a vote.
Like Donna to adjourn her last meeting.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
The motion to adjourn is made by Don Wilkerson, seconded by
A second.
Ms. Golden. There is no discussion on the matter. Ms. Wilkerson, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
The mayor votes affirmative, yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. Thank you all. It is now 7:39. We've done an hour and 37 minutes of productive. Thank you. And now,
So, anybody that doesn't want their